I like to pee sitting down sometimes. Yeah. Think about that for a second while, you know, I roll the intro. Actually, what I did want to talk to you is briefly about, I was going to do it kind of in a different video, but I'll just do it here. Upgrading your bike, right, and starting on like your starter bike. Now, each place has its own wee weird quirks and regulations regarding the bikes you're allowed to start on, the bikes you're not allowed to start on, all that malarkey. Now, and depending on your age as well, it's all relative and relevant, and it's all information you need to know prior to starting. You know, it's not just a matter of buying a bike and hoping for the best, you know. For me, and the way I started, I did my CBT, which is the basics, it's the bare minimum. As far as I know, that's the same type of thing as the MSF course in America. Well, in the USA, United States of America, 'cause America. Anyway, as far as I know, it's basically that type of thing. As far as I know, it's the same idea, same basic principle. See, I did my CBT, and then I went from that and did my tests, of which there was a few, I will be honest. There was a handful that required my attention, but basically the first bike I rode, street bike, like talking about street bikes here, was a 125. That was where I began. Let's do a bit of full-on filtrage. That gets too tight for me. Yeah, it was a 125, I think it was a wee Honda CRF or something. I'm not 100% sure what it was. It was awful, I didn't like it at all. But I went from that onto a restricted Gear 6 or Ninja 650, whatever you want to call it. But that was because of my age and other legal things, which I'm not going to get into. I might get into it at some point, might be a dedicated video, I'm not 100% sure. Right, and for me, an upgrade is going to an inline 4 600, or you know, that type of thing. It's taking up a step. As like a 600 class bike is, that's all I'm saying. It's a basic rule of thumb, you know what I mean. And I've actually got sweat on my upper lip right now. Scratch my face. So yeah, basically an upgrade for me is going to the 600. For me, I do town riding, general everyday commuting style riding, okay? But yet I like to thrash it about on the weekends and go out on rides with people. I like to have that social aspect of riding. So yeah, 600 sport bike essentially is what I've been sort of considering, because it'll take me a good long time to save up the money for an upgrade. I'm thinking about it now, I'm kind of planning ahead, and to be honest, ever since the day I put the deposit down on Nisa here, I've been like, right, this is a temporary bike until I can afford a more capable machine. Even though like a 650 twin's perfectly fine, but I just it's really warm. I do want more power, and having the extra wee bit underneath me is, you know, it's nice to, extra power is always nice, you know. When's it not? A 600 is my next upgrade, as it were. So taking the yeah, going from a 650 twin to a 600 inline 4, for example, that's all I'm saying. It's gonna be quite a considerable power hike. Like with this being restricted, I'm like, what, 47 bhp, which is nothing. So you go into a steeper power displacement. I hate you. But actually, right, forgetting about the, well, actually, yeah. So I'm for going to a 600 class bike, okay? But what I'm debating between is going to a 600 sport bike or staying with the 600 naked. Now, there's a catch with that. With going with the 600 sport bike, there's some criteria I've got listed out, and it's fairly simple. And it limits it to sort of like 3 or 4 bikes, which, and to be honest, there isn't any 600 sport bike I don't like. So win-win all around there. But with the 600 naked bike class, with the 600 nakeds, it's a wee bit more tricky. Cause, oh my goodness, oh, my crotch is all sticky and wet. Ugh. And not because of nice things. Oh, that breeze, oh, it's nice. That breeze is real nice. Oh yes. Oh yes, that was lovely. Yeah, with the 600 nakeds, there isn't a great deal there anyway in a 600 format. And plus there isn't a great deal that I like. Sorry! Everything that I like is more power. You know, like the MV Agusta Brutale 800 RR Dragster. It has to be the RR Dragster or nothing. It's one or the other. It's the RR or nothing. That's just what it is. Because that thing is stunning, I will be honest. Hello, bud. And your big BMW. I think it was, at least. I also need to be considering price and all that other malarkey, right? Now here, this isn't actually like all set in stone what I'm saying here. This is just me spitballing and thinking aloud to try and get a bit of conversation going here of what you know, think I should maybe do. Because I don't like having something in my head like, right, I'm gonna go out, and this is just an example, this is hypothetical here. Right, hypothetically, right, I'm gonna go out and buy, right, I'm near Honda, so I'm gonna go out and buy a CBR 600 RR, okay? And the only reason why I say that is because Honda's literally around the corner here. So, if I then spend 6 months, a year, whatever, thinking to myself, right, that's the bike I'm buying, and then I can't, I am stupidly disappointed, and you know, if I've got something in my head, I want to follow through with it. I don't want to pussyfoot around it and do something different, you know? So what I'm basically getting at here is for, with all your, like most of you that ride, that watch my channel, have much more experience than I do whenever it comes to riding. Like I've only been riding since October of last year. So, you've seen the way I ride with all the other videos, right? Well, I hope you have, and if not, sure, go back, watch them and come back. Well, watch a few, see what I ride like and come back. So, do I go for a naked bike, which really limits down what I can get because there's very few bikes there I like? Or do I go for a Super Sport 600 and have that sort of format? Like I'm a young guy, and I know with any new position that you're going to be in, like if I'm in a race talk type thing like this the whole time, I understand that that's going to be a physical learning curve and all that to it. Don't inch forward, you div. And I'm okay with that, and I'm willing to push through with it. The most aggressive riding position I've been on is the wee KTM RC390. So other than that, I've got no grounds to go on for a sport bike. But to me, sport bikes are prettier. So, like as I said, this is just me thinking aloud and basically looking for some discussion. Now, the upgrade to Nisa is not the next bike I'm going to be buying, okay? I'm letting you all know this now. It's like, oh, he's going to get an R6, he's going to get a 600 RR, he's going to get a Gixxer 600. No. That's not the next bike I'm going to buy. The next bike I'm buying will be a really foul weather bike. Because as y'all know, I seem to throw my bike down the street quite a lot. okay? So the next bike I get will be for foul weather. Cheap, simple, easy to do maintenance on, easy to replace parts, all that sort of good stuff, okay? So I'm not going out and buying a 600, a straight triple, whatever. I'm not doing that, just so y'all know. I actually know what bike I'm getting, like, as the foul weather bike. Some of you might know already. If you're involved in the Twitch stream stuff, you'll probably know. But it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty awesome. But anyway, I'm going to go to Burger King. Get me and my daddy some burgers. See, I think this is just a discussion about random stuff, and I want y'all input. I want your input as to what you think I should go for. Do you think I should go for the naked? Should I go for a sport bike? Should I pack it all in and get a wee moped? You know, I don't know. I want to hear y'all thoughts. So help me out with this decision, even though it's years in advance, but anyway, please do. And I'll love yous and leave yous. Catch yous in the next video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, why not hit that like button? If you're not part of the family already, why not subscribe and join all these lovely people that are already subscribers, and that I love them all. And if you want to voice your opinion, why not leave a comment and let me hear it. But until next time, I will stroke your face now. Yes, your face is lovely. I love stroking you, yes. And I will catch you lovely people later. Bye bye.